Hi Scrubs, I hope you're well. So we're back in Star Stable. So Star Stable has very kindly allowed the ambassadors, the Star Stable ambassadors, and myself to do a preview, sort of a sneak peek of the updated Tinker Horse, also known as the Gypsy Vanner Horse. And if you would like to see that, jump forward to this time in the video and I am going to show you those horses and tell you a little bit more about them. If not, and you're still here, for those of you who have seen my community page, you probably already know, or maybe you follow me on Instagram and you already know, this week I lost somebody and it's been a very hard week. It's been a very hard week, and I'm a very private person at the same time, so I find this difficult and I find this hard, and I can't really find the words to express how I feel. But I just wanted to say that I appreciate the patience that everybody has had with me and been very understanding, and I just wanted to say thank you because I really genuinely appreciated it. But that aside, I kind of want to tell you guys because I feel like it's important for me to keep you guys up to date with what's kind of going on the channel and what I'm planning to do. So this is kind of going to be that as well before I talk about the horses. I recorded the podcast, the Soul Rider podcast, with Rose, Cece and a special guest about 2 weeks ago, maybe slightly more than 2 weeks ago, and I apologise that that hasn't put up yet, but obviously with everything that happened, it just didn't happen, and basically I hope to get that out soon because if I leave it any longer, I feel like, you know, it was the October episode and we're coming to the end of November here and it's not up yet, so I do want to post that soon and hopefully you guys will still enjoy it. We do talk about quite an interesting topic and a couple of other things. We sort of different things that maybe we didn't expect to talk about, we talked about, so hopefully you guys will enjoy that. For those of you waiting for more Red Dead Redemption 2, ironically I actually had recorded a huge amount of Red Dead Redemption before all of this stuff happened, so I actually have a bunch of episodes of that to post. Still, I haven't posted them yet because I haven't edited them or uploaded them yet. And then the other thing is kind of, I would say everything for me is going to be a little bit crazy for a little while yet, and I know some people will be saying, you know, don't stress yourself, don't worry about this, and I know that, but at the same time, I really enjoy making videos, and I find it really helps me, just generally it's something I really enjoy, and it's a way to create stuff and express myself and things like that, so I just really do want to get back into making videos. I don't want to go too long without having made anything, because it has been a little while. I haven't even been on Star Stable until recording this. I haven't seen the update, I haven't seen the new curly horses that we got. I do have one of the previous colours, but I haven't seen the 3 new colours that they released last Wednesday. I haven't seen them yet, so I'm very behind on everything. Horse Riding Tales, there looks like there's going to be some really interesting updates with that, and I'm looking forward to. So I have a lot to catch up on, but I'm not going to, I guess, panic too much. I'm just going to kind of go with what I think I can do right now and kind of go from there, obviously, because otherwise people will be like, you know, don't stress about it, and I'm trying not to, obviously. At a time like this, I guess you can't really do that because, you know, I don't know, guys. I'm just rambling at this point, to be quite honest. Which is why, for those of people who want to talk about the Tinker Horse, I was like, to hear, because you're gonna get sick of me rambling. But yeah, enough of that. I don't want to, you know, I don't want to upset anyone at the end of the day. That's not what this space is supposed to be. This is like supposed to be a place that you guys come to enjoy content and that, and obviously sometimes just life hits really, really hard, and sometimes it really punches you in the face in a way that you weren't expecting. So, and that's not even talking about the FTC stuff and the COPPA stuff. I don't know if you guys want me to talk about that at some point. I won't talk about it in this video because, quite frankly, I think there's enough going on in this video. But yeah, the FTC COPPA thing is just nuts, it's crazy, and if you don't know anything about it, just search it up on YouTube, and I know a lot of people have made a video on it at this point, so yeah, let's start talking about the Tinker Horses. Okay, so welcome back if you jump forward to this. So we're now going to talk about the Tinker Horses. So the Tinker Horses are going to be released sometime in December. We don't have a set date, and I can't provide you with a set date, but we do have 3 really gorgeous horses to look forward to. So we have what looks to be a nice dapple grey sort of Tobiano. Then we have a black and white and a chestnut and white as well. I really am loving the plaits on the black and white one. I think it looks super cute. They look super fluffy. Those teals look absolutely gorgeous. So I am pretty excited to see these. We have no idea how much they're going to be. I don't think, anyway. Not that I'm aware. I know how much the old ones are, but I don't know how much these ones are. The black and white seems to have 2 different coloured eyes. We've seen that, actually, we've seen that on, but on the Shinkategs. We've seen that on the Shinkategs. We've also seen that on some of the curly horses too. My curly horse has 2 different coloured eyes. So that's quite interesting. In terms of whether we're going to get more colours, I would assume we're going to get more colours, but that is an assumption. We don't know. We don't know for sure. The original Tinker Horses, I actually don't have any of the original Tinker Horses. They were originally released back in June 2014, which was way before I started. And a couple of interesting things, because I was like, I don't have any of the Tinker Horses, so I don't really know anything about them. In the old Tinker Horses, there's a black Tobiano, a chestnut Tobiano, there's a light grey, a Palomino, and a silver dapple, and there's also a sun-bleached black one. So I'm wondering, are we going to sort of get that with these ones? Are we going to also have different colour varieties like we have currently on the game in the old ones? I'm very curious as to what kind of movement they're going to have, because they're a much more cobby horse, but they're still quite elegant. Sometimes I would find, like in real life with some cobs, they can be quite high stepping, and some are a lot more, they're not as high stepping in their gaits, but I don't know whether they're going to have anything that's already kind of in the game, like what gaits there might, their gaits and their animations, if there's anything they're going to be similar to, because one thing I really liked about the curly horses is the curly horses were very different from a lot of the animations we've had before. A lot of them are a lot slower animations, especially that rear. The rear in the curly horses really took me by surprise. So I'm really looking forward to seeing these, because I feel like they're really definitely going to be quite stunning, and I'm really liking the look of that plaited one. So I don't actually know which one I like the most right now. And I don't know whether they're going to stay sort of true to some of the old colours, because these remind me of some of the old colours, even though I don't own one, because they were always a horse that I sort of looked at and thought it'd be interesting to see them get an update. I don't know, if I had to pick out of all of the old ones for them to do a remake of, it might be the Palomino, because that Palomino that they had was this sort of beautiful, almost dappled Palomino, and I think it would be a really interesting one for them to update. So at some point, like in December, we're going to get these horses. We don't know exactly when, but I might look at them and go, actually I really like this one, but because we don't have any other colours being shown right now, I don't know. But I would assume we'll get more colours. But right now we're going to have to wait and find out. Is there any particular ones that you guys would hope for? Is there ones that you think you'd like to see a remake of, or would you like to see something that you've not seen before on these horses at all? Because I think there's definitely a lot of possibilities with these horses, because there's a big load of variety in terms of colours in these horses, so I think it would be nice to see a lot of horses outside the typical colours, because I think that's what I really liked about the curly horses, is we had some colours, a lot of broken coats and things like that, because we've had a lot of the typical ones, and I know we all love them, because the majority of my stable and star stable has black coated horses and grey coated horses and so forth. Like, those are the ones I typically go to, so I know that we're guilty of that. I think we're all guilty of that at some point. We always have that, like, 1 or 2 favourite coat colours that we're just like, I have several of these horses already, but I'm going to get another one. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing them. I think right now, if you had to make me pick a favourite, I think it's the black and white one. No surprises. So yeah, I'm gonna wait though. I'm gonna wait obviously because we'll not know until Star Stable does maybe one of the trailers that has the horses moving. Like, I like when they do those trailers because it's nice to sort of see the horses' movement and sort of what they're going to be like. I'm really looking forward to that because I'd really like to see how they move and figure out whether I do have a favourite. So I guess we're going to have to wait and find out, but anyway, I am going to leave that there. Let me know down below which one you're looking forward to, or if there is a colour that you're hoping they might do. I'd be curious to know. But anyway, scrubs, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you saw a little bit. Bye!